It has been called the greatest story ever told. Many have heard the story of Christmas and how Jesus was born. But why was he born? The morning after Jesus was born, Joseph may have rose from an exhausted sleep and seen the ominous sight of Herod's palace, casting a shadow towards Bethlehem. Did he realize the symbolism? In the same way, this child was born in the shadow of this evil empire trying to find and kill him. This little infant he had delivered with his own hands the night before would one day stretch out his hands to deliver us all. His purpose was certain. Jesus came to deliver us. But there's more to this story. Jesus did not come only to save us. He also came to tell us the truth. As a young boy, he was found in the Jewish temple, speaking with the teachers there and asking them questions to draw out the truth. As he grew up, Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and all people. He spent his days in worship and studying the scriptures. He knew who he was and why he had come. Jesus came to tell those in his community the truth. Jesus went to the local synagogue one Sabbath day. Opening the scroll, he began to read from the book of Isaiah. "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to bring good news." That day, Jesus declared he was the Messiah the people had been waiting for. Jesus came to tell those who worship God the truth. He started to travel. People had never heard anyone talk about God this way or seen such amazing miracles. Some towns didn't want him to leave. His response to them affirmed his mission. "I must preach the good news of the kingdom of God in other towns too, because that is why I was sent." It was clear to see Jesus came to tell people who did not know God the truth. The most repeated phrase Jesus said was, "I tell you the truth." The group of men who traveled with Jesus had heard him say those words countless times. As their time together drew to an end, Jesus summed up the message he wanted them to carry to the world. "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me." Commissioning them to tell others, Jesus came to tell the disciples the truth. Tried and tortured, Jesus hung on a cross, moments away from crossing into the unknown realm the people of this world had never seen. As a man dying next to him uttered but a few words of belief, Jesus responded, "Today you will be with me in paradise." That sentence still echoes through the hearts of all who hear it, resounding that Jesus came to tell those about to die the truth. He was placed lifeless in a tomb, carved out of a cave, much like the one in which he was born. For 3 days, there was only silence. From the cave to the grave, every claim Jesus made was now on trial, and death demanded a verdict. Jesus didn't just claim to tell the truth, he proved it. As suddenly as Jesus broke through eternity and entered the world as a man, he broke through death and rose again. Jesus came to prove he is the truth. The next page is yours. What you believe is yours to choose. If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. As you decide, may you heed these words. Jesus came to tell you the truth.